File 7. Listening 2. 1.
Alistair, this is amazing. It's much bigger than your last flat.
Yes, and if I lived on the top floor, I'd have a view out to the countryside. It only takes 5 minutes to cycle out of town. I'm going to visit all the little villages. Come out into the garden.
Oh, this is lovely. You only had a tiny patio in your old place, and it was so noisy from the traffic.
Yes, this is much better. So, the old flat is that way to the south. And if you stand on this bench and look west...
You can see hills and green fields. I love it.
Thanks. 2.
What's wrong, Kat? I really love living with you guys, but look at this kitchen. It's fine. There are a few dirty plates and mugs. If I didn't do the washing up every day, it would still be there next week. We have very different ideas about cleaning. But you don't want to move in with your parents while you save money for a mortgage. No, you're right. I prefer to pay rent here and have a space that's my own, where I can have my own style and do what I want. But the downside is this kitchen. Come on, let's do it together.
3.
If you could live anywhere you liked, Josh, where would you choose?
Well, my dream house would be in the countryside. How about you?
Yes, I think I'd like that too. I grew up in the suburbs, so I'd like to live somewhere either very busy or very quiet. If I lived in the countryside, I'd like a cosy cottage with a view of the sea.
That sounds nice. But if I lived in a small cottage, I'd soon want more space. I'd like a modern house, but in the countryside. 4.
Does this old table belong to the person who rents here now?
Yes, it does. The current resident is a student and she will take all the furniture with her.
That's good. I have my own furniture. I'm only renting a flat for 6 months while I get to know the city. Then I'll buy my own place.
I understand. Well, if I moved here, I'd live on this street. Some of the ground floor flats, like this one, have basements.
Is that usual for this town?
Actually, no, but several of the houses in this street have them. The student is using it as a gym area, but I'd have a bedroom down there.
That sounds wonderful. Can we go and see it now?
5.
Honestly, if I stay living at home any longer, I'll go crazy.
I thought you got on well with your parents.
I do, and I used to love being at home, but I need more privacy now. If my mum walks into my room without knocking one more time, I think I'll argue with her.
That's not good.
But I can't afford to rent my own flat. Can I sleep here for a few weeks while I decide what to do?
You can stay here for as long as you like. I have a spare room and you can pay me rent. We'll be flatmates.